Isn't America the most racist country in the gosh darn world? No, it's not. Here's why. Do you believe America's racist? Or maybe you don't believe America's racist and you're wondering just what you have to back that up with. For the large period of time in American history where Americans were enslaving, is the word a lot of people use, African American folks and Asian folks as well. Asians were working on the railroads and Africans were working in the fields. During that same time period, not African Americans, but Africans and Middle Easterners were actually enslaving white Americans. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Barbary Wars, but not long after the establishment of America, black individuals, as well as individuals from the Middle East and other areas of around the Mediterranean Sea, were capturing and enslaving white men from America. The Barbary Wars was a time where the pirates of the Mediterranean would capture ships and plunder them, steal them, and take the people prisoners who were on those ships and enslave them to their countries, which was parts of Africa. I think the Ottoman Empire was one of the biggest forces behind that. And of course, that was literally, in a lot of cases, black people enslaving white people. But you see a lot of other white governments, specifically Spain, France, and England, were paying off the pirates not to touch their ships. And that left Americans, a new, small country, very vulnerable. And so they were actually being enslaved by the pirates until they kind of stepped in and handled the problem. That happened over the course of quite a large stretch of history, but I just find it very amusing because there's a lot of people who want to criminalize white people for enslaving blacks or other nationalities or ethnicities, and the joke's on them. The joke's on all of us because, those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. Well, guess what? White people have been enslaved by, people of other skin color for a long period of time as well. So don't fall for that silly, ignorant message of white people are horrible for enslaving blacks. I don't promote slavery. I don't believe slavery is okay. But to criminalize one group of people, one skin color, one race, one ethnicity, for their own transgressions against other people is ridiculous, because we're all at fault, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all human. We all make mistakes. We each harm people in one way and they harm us in another, and life goes on. So if you want to talk slavery, don't forget to study your history on slavery. And if you want to hold people accountable for the crimes of slavery, then hold everybody accountable for the crimes of slavery, and not just unreasonable and unfair biases by picking one group because they happen to be easily attacked, I guess, which I'm not even sure that's the appropriate verbiage there, but yeah. We're all human, and we all made mistakes, and that goes for all the other minorities